Looking for a new challenge at Super Mario 64? This is the video for you. Hello everyone, it is Fast Mario here back with another video, and today I will be showing you guys some custom challenges from a Super Mario 64 mod called Odyssey Mario Movement. After you have completed the game with 120 stars, you will notice that things didn't turn out the way that you would have thought. Turns out, Bowser still has Peach locked away using the power of the Crystal Stars. There are 30 Crystal Star missions in total throughout all of your favorite nostalgic levels. Some missions require some searching, while others have challenging conditions or speedy time trials. In this video, I'll be breaking down each mission into sections and helping to guide new Odyssey Movement players into starting their Crystal Star journey. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more from me, don't forget to jump up and smash that like button, and consider subscribing to become notified when I upload. So without further ado, let's press start. The first move we will be looking at is what I will be referring to as the vertical jumping technique. This move will help you jump upwards to reach higher areas and grab certain stars. You can accomplish this move by pressing these buttons in order. Currently, I have the B button as attack and the X button as cap throw. After practicing this move, you want to be able to use the technique twice in a row to reach maximum height in a single jump. That is what I call the vertical jumping technique. The second move I will be referencing is what I call twirl kicks. To do this, all you have to do is repeat pressing between A and B with spaces in between. This is what a normal long jump looks like from the top of the castle. As you can see, compared to the long jump, the twirl kicks will allow you to travel far distances while keeping height and maintaining a constant speed. Now that you have gone through both of these moves, you will be ready to move on to the missions. The very first Crystal Star that you will see after opening the box is the one high above the top peak of Peach's castle. Once you climb to the top spire, you will need to use the vertical jump technique to reach the star high above it. Inside Peach's castle, there is a Crystal Star behind the invisible wall of Bowser's Dark World entrance. By capturing 2 toads in the foyer, placing 1 toad against the wall, and jumping on the toad's head with the other, you can clip through the invisible wall and collect the star. As you might remember, there are 2 platforms you need to ground pound in order to drain the moat in front of the castle. After placing 1 toad on each pillar, the Crystal Star will spawn in the middle of the room. As a reference to Super Mario 64 DS, you can use the same toad clip as shown earlier to clip right through the mirror in the mirror room. When you walk to the end of the room and through the wall at the back, you will find the Crystal Star just out of bounds. The Crystal Star in the Courtyard secretly references a mission in Super Mario Odyssey where there is a specific order of chests you need to fulfill to get the star. By recreating that order in your game, you will unlock the Crystal Star from the Courtyard. As a quick tip, if the secrets stop working, you may have to re-enter the room and try again. Once you have collected all 8 secrets in order, the star will spawn behind the back door of the castle. You can obtain the star by capturing a Boo and using its Vanish ability to warp through the wall. For the first level Crystal Star, we'll be looking at Bob-omb Battlefield's challenge. To spawn the Crystal Star, you will need to collect all 5 of the secret coins from the Mario Wings to the Sky mission without using a cannon or a power cap. The first 4 rings are fairly easy to collect by jumping off the floating island and using Cappy's homing ability to collect the rings. To get the 5th ring, I would recommend starting from the top of King Bob-omb's mountain to give your jump more height. Once you have collected all of the secret coins, you can return to the floating island to claim your prize. The next mission I will be covering is the star from Whomp's fortress. For this crystal star, you must collect 100 gold coins within the level without collecting any red or blue coins. Otherwise, the challenge will end. It is very critical that you don't miss a single gold coin because the level has only provided you with 100 in total. For a special tip, when collecting coins from Whomps, you will need to jump on their backs 5 times before doing a ground pound so that you will obtain 10 coins instead of 5. Once you destroy the Whomp King and unlock the Bullet Bill, you can capture one to blow up the thwomps on the side of the fortress for the last 10 coins. After you collect 100 coins, the star will spawn at the top of the tower. The Crystal Star in Kulko Mountain will be a change of pace compared to the previous ones, with some movement that takes you out of bounds. You'll notice an arrow pointing upwards in the shortcut tunnel of the slide area that signals you to wall kick up to the top of the room. Once you make it to the top, jump over the left side wall and turn towards the corner between the black and blue walls. When you reach the peak of the blue wall, jump over it and you can twirl kick to the star. To start the Jolly Roger Bay mission, you will first need to enter its painting. Then, exit the level and head for Dire Dire Docks. Once you exit the Dire Dire Docks painting and have returned to Jolly Roger Bay, you will notice something different in the level. The entire stage has been flooded to the top with water, and you must collect 100 coins to spawn the Crystal Star. This challenge is relatively easy as long as you keep an eye on your oxygen meter and watch out for enemies. You need to make sure you collect all the blue coins though, which you can obtain by lining yourself up against the wall and swim dashing to collect them all before the timer runs out. Once you have collected all the necessary coins, you can swim up to collect the star. In Big Boo's Haunt, the challenge is very similar to Whomp's Fortress's star, but instead, you will need to collect 20 blue coins. For the Ghost's coins, I would recommend capturing them using Cappy so that you can collect 5 coins rather than just 1. You must not forget to collect coins from all 3 books, 3 eyes, and the blue coin switch for the other 10 blue coins. Once you collect enough coins, the Crystal Star will be waiting on top of the mansion. For the first Bowser stage, you will start the mission by reading the sign. In this challenge, you will have to collect all the coins in the stage as a Goomba, which also means you cannot take any damage. I would recommend that you do not stack any more than 3 Goombas, otherwise the coin boxes are unobtainable and low roof jumps become a real pain. For the seesaw area, you will have to tilt them to reach the higher points of the map and take this very thin, risky walkway to get back. After collecting all 74 coins, you will need to return to the start of the course, where it will be safe to exit and grab the star. The star mission in Shifting Sandland isn't very challenging compared to the others, as long as you know where it is hidden. After standing atop 4 pillars and opening the top of the pyramid, enter through the top warp and immediately jump straight up to grab the star. Lethal Lava Land's Crystal Star is probably one of my favorites, and resides within the Lava Land volcano. After reading the sign, you will notice a sparkly particle on the rock behind you. But after collecting the first of 8 secrets within the volcano, the lava will begin to rise. You need to be fast on your feet to collect all of the secrets before the lava burns them first, and they can be collected in any order. You can use several jumping strategies and cappy throws to collect them as you travel up the volcano. After collecting all 8 secrets, the star will spawn, but way too high to reach. By using the 2 walls here, and wall kicking to the top of the volcano, you can either choose to jump from the wall, or wait for the lava to rise so you can lava boost up to the star. In Hazy Maze Cave, if you head to the red coin area, you will find another arrow pointing upwards from the back right wall. By capturing a scuttlebug, you can use its ability to climb to the top of the wall. From there, you can release it and use the vertical jumping technique to reach the star. Dar Docks has a similar setup, as you will find another arrow above the roof in the docking station. By doing a jump over the metal roof and wall kicking up the walls, you can jump over the black wall, out of bounds, and swim down to the floor to grab this crystal star. Firesea's crystal star is quite challenging, as you have to collect all 7 1-ups in the stage as a captured enemy. The first 1-up can be collected by doing a ground pound from this pole and capturing a Goomba below before it flies towards you. The second one you can find farther back in the stage, and you can use this moving platform to get your third. For the rest of the 1-ups, you will want to use this Bob-omb on the 3rd level of the stage. To spawn the 4th 1-up, you will need to stand on the edge of the rising platform from its very bottom position to its very top. The 5th is located in this box lower down on the rising platform. A quick trick I learned to get past multiple obstacles is that you can reset how many bomb jumps you have by recapturing the Bob-omb. Once you bomb jump to the top of this wall and collect both 1-up mushrooms, the star will spawn just below the warp to the second Bowser fight. To obtain this star, you can jump into the warp as a Bob-omb and then uncapture it to collect it. To find this very interesting crystal star in Wet Dry World, you will need to first climb on top of the cage, and then travel through the vent to the downtown area. Once there, you can use the water crystal to lower the water level and re-enter the vent. Once you walk far enough in, you will teleport to the loading zone of the starting area and float in some water inside of the wall. By jumping back into the downtown loading zone and making your way around the corner, you can grab this star. In Snowman's Land, the mission is to capture a Mr. Blizzard and bring him to the top of the big snowman's head. The easiest way to start the climb up is by jumping up the slope near the edge of the stage. Closely follow the big penguin, using it as a windshield, to lead the Mr. Blizzard to the side of the head. Release the Mr. Blizzard and jump back down to capture a spindrift near the bottom of the big snowman. Use it to fly back to the Mr. Blizzard, release the spindrift, and recapture the Mr. Blizzard. Jump off the now attacking spindrift to gain the extra height needed to get to the top of the big snowman's head. Then, the star will spawn above the tree at the very top of the big snowman. To find Tall Mountain's crystal star, you'll need to enter the slide area from the secret painting. On the 3rd turn in the slide, at the sharp turn, you will notice a coin arrow pointing upwards above the skull. Personally, I found it very easy to jump off from a higher part of the slide right after the first turn, and then twirl kick down to grab the star. The crystal star in Tiny Huge Island is located far above the peak of the mountain top. To reach this star, you'll need to capture and stack all of the large Goombas except for the 3 at the front. You can use the size of the island to your advantage when moving around the mountain, and you must avoid being hit by any of the fly guys or metal balls. When you reach the top of the mountain, you will need to jump, uncapture, and use the vertical jump technique to reach the crystal star. Tick-Tock Clock is a more time-sensitive challenge, as you need to break all the boxes in the stage in less than 45 seconds. Starting from the top of the stage, I'll let the footage show you what order I used to complete the challenge. Once you spawn the star, you can use the Whomp at the top of the clock to gain enough height to collect the star. For Rainbow Ride, the crystal star is located on top of the big house, but there is a catch. You cannot press any button except for the Cappy throw button. You will need to use timing and strategy to ensure progress and fight the urge to press any other button. The best technique you can use is throwing Cappy while facing a wall, which will help you jump straight up and get over certain obstacles. Once you reach the top of the big house, you can finish the mission by doing one last Cappy jump into the crystal star. Finally, we have the Bowser in the Sky crystal star. The rules are the same as in Rainbow Ride, where you can only use Cappy throws, but this time you also have to collect all 8 red coins throughout the level. It takes a lot of time and patience to beat this level, and there are a couple jumps that can be a bit tricky. To skip past this part of the level, you can time a Cappy throw on the spinning platform to give you enough height needed to grab the ledge above. You will need to use the elevator to get past this part, and you can use the Cappy wall throws to get over the obstacles. This jump is by far the hardest one, as you need to jump up with Cappy to grab the pole, line yourself up, time a Cappy jump, and spin around to grab one of the moving platforms. If you by chance accidentally capture an enemy on your way up, it's no problem. All you have to do is take damage from another nearby enemy to release the capture. After you collect all 8 red coins and spawn the star, you will need to do a very intimidating Cappy jump on top of the warp pipe to complete the mission. The Secret Slide Crystal Star mission has you collecting all 50 coins on the slide in under 22 seconds, and without any button presses. To meet the requirements of this star, you will need to push forward pretty much the whole time, and I would recommend using the walls near the end to collect some of the coins that are harder to get. Once you spawn the crystal star, you will need to run straight at it, and with enough speed you will be able to collect it. Initiating the Aquarium crystal star is very similar to Jolly Roger Bay, as you need to enter the stage, exit, and enter Snowman's Land, and then return once again. This time, the water is freezing and will quickly drain away your health if you don't move fast. You must collect all the coins in the aquarium to spawn the star, and you need to collect them carefully to keep your health up. Once you have collected all the coins, you can head straight for the star. The next crystal stars reside in the secret cap stages. Starting with the wing cap tower, you will need to fly around and collect all the coins by throwing Cappy and using its homing ability to get the rings. After you have collected every coin, the star will spawn at the very top of the stage. To collect it, you will fly straight up until you reach the invisible roof and then aim towards the crystal star. The Metal Cap Cavern is another one of my favorite missions, and this time, the challenge is to get to the star without touching the ground a single time. By using wall kicks and a series of twirl kicks, you can jump between the walls and head for the main area of the stage. In front of the waterfall, you will notice another arrow pointing upwards. By using 2 walls at a corner, you can wall kick all the way up to the crystal star behind the waterfall. In the Vanish Cap Drain, you need to quickly touch every corner of the stage and collect the star before the time runs out. By using twirl kicks for distance and height and wall kicking on the corners, you can touch all 5 corners of the stage. Once you have touched the last corner, you need to get to the top of the stage as fast as possible by wall kicking to grab the star before time runs out. Finally, we have the Cloud Stage Crystal Star. To obtain this star, you have to collect every coin without using a wing cap or cannon. I found this stage to be the ultimate test of skill, as you will need to use almost everything you have learned throughout collecting the crystal stars into this final level. By using Cappy's homing ability, you can collect the rings in the sky, even if they are slightly out of reach. After getting the coins near the bottom, the only way to get back up to the main part of the level from below is by doing this insane jump combo. It consists of a spin jump, vertical jumping technique, twirl kicks, and a hat dive. After this, the rest of the coins are fairly easy, and you can use the vertical jumping technique to reach the vines and get on top of the highest cloud. After doing twirl kicks towards the final red coin, the star will appear upon the highest cloud where it can be finally retrieved. After collecting 29 crystal stars within all the areas in the game, the peach-stained glass portrait will begin to glimmer. This warp will lead you to the final crystal star mission. Crystal Bowser. This boss is the most difficult Bowser fight in the entire game. I'll be showing a small glimpse of what the boss fight would look like.
So long, Bowser!
Once you have defeated Bowser and collected the Grand Crystal Star, you can officially call yourself a Crystal Star Champion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thought it was helpful. Leave a comment down below on how your Crystal Star experience was after seeing this tutorial. I would totally recommend you guys try these challenges out for yourself, and spoilers, there even is a little prize at the end of the game if you collect all 30. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this content and you want to see more, jump up and smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you're new, and always remember, be fast or be last. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next level. Goodbye.